In today's video, we want to bring up something that I see constantly on social media that I felt was really good to address by way of one of these videos. Every day I see posts on Facebook asking about good mortgage broker recommendations in the local area, best mortgage broker for this, best mortgage broker for that. And I then see a sea of comments of everybody advertising their services. Now this is great because there are many good mortgage brokers out there. However, you need to think about these three things when you're trying to make the right choice to ensure that your mortgage broker matches up to you and the journey that you want to undertake. So my first tip today is making sure that your broker specialises in the field that you want to get involved in. Now it seems kind of simple really. Would you go to a Ford garage if you wanted to buy a BMW? Just because it's a car garage doesn't necessarily mean it's going to specialise in a particular brand other than the one that's on the front of the building. So if you wanted to buy a BMW, you would always go to a BMW garage or a second-hand car garage that would specialise in that type of car. Very much the same for your mortgage broker. If you're looking to invest in HMOs or multi-unit blocks or get involved in property development, you want to make sure that your mortgage broker actively works within those areas and understands the process so that they can advise you on the best possible finance for those projects. The second tip, when you're trying to choose your mortgage broker, make sure that they understand your journey. Now it may seem really obvious, but ultimately this all comes down to personal connection. Now the beauty of personal connection is that everybody has their own point of view. This can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. However, if you connect well with your broker, there's an open line of communication and you understand each other's thought process, this is a really good sign that you've found the right mortgage broker. So for example, if you find them difficult to get hold of, they're trying and really tricky to get proper answers out of, is this really going to work for you? However, if you are open to very good discussions with your broker and they give you as much advice as they can to ensure that you're doing things the best way for you, then this is a great indication that you've finally found your perfect broker. And my third tip, make sure that your broker walks the walk as well as talking the talk. Now, I'll be honest, someone did fire back at me at one stage and said, well, that's ridiculous. Just because you've got a mortgage broker advising on property investments, it doesn't mean they have to invest in property themselves. That's a bit like saying you'll only have open heart surgery from a surgeon that's personally had open heart surgery. Now, I'm not going to lie, it caught me off guard a bit, and there's a lot of logic in that thought process. However, we need to think about this a bit more unilaterally. Think about this from a solid point of view of you're trying to spend a lot of money that you've saved up for, a lot of money ultimately that you're borrowing. Would you feel more comfortable taking advice for someone that doesn't specialise in that field, doesn't have personal experience, doesn't understand it from an investor's point of view? Or would you rather go to someone that does walk the walk as well as talking the talk? They actively invest in property, they actively keep a buoyant portfolio. Ultimately, your net worth is your network, and the people that you associate yourself with are more likely to have a big impact on the way you do things. So if you've got a mortgage broker that is actively working in property investments themselves on a personal level or as a company level, this is a really good indicator that they could be able to give you very good first world experience, first world knowledge on that particular side of things. Now, just because they might not invest in property anymore, it may well be that they've done it in the past. So they still understand some of the pitfalls that come along when you're actively trying to build a portfolio. So there's my 3 tips for the day. I hope you found this useful. Next time we'll be looking into more insights within the property industry and how you can creatively finance those property deals. So please feel free to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon on Harvey Bowes TV. Take care.